It's fight week. How are you feeling?
I feel super healthy, super excited for my first fight in a PFL, and this will be explode big bump in a Saturday night.
What was the biggest reason that kind of got you excited to sign with the PFL?
What is the reason? I think I was a long time in a UFC. I have little problems with the health, but everything is right now is very, very good. I'm super healthy. And I just want to try something different, different category, different organization, better money.
Are you excited to kind of be in a situation where you know kind of when you're going to fight, there's a season, when you're not going to fight, there's the off season? Is that something that kind of...
Yeah, absolutely, because I like to have plans for everything. So now I know how to like planning my all year, and I'll be like just with the shape in the all year.
How does your year kind of look if you're looking ahead? Where do you see yourself by the end of the season?
I see myself with a new champion in the PFL. That's why I come here, to be the champion, and nobody stopped me.
And what do you think of your opponent when you got the name? What was your first thoughts?
I know about my opponent like, I don't know, maybe 4 weeks before. They was switching all the time for me, but it was no problem. I was all the time with the hard training. So I have like 4 weeks to look at him and check him. He's fighting a little bit like a karate style, big dude, tall, but I don't think so he's that experienced. He don't fight with people how I fight in my all career, so I think it'd be a very excited fight.
Thank you.
Your opponent Omari was supposed to fight Will first. Did he help you at all with stuff?
I don't see Omari because I think he got injured his knee, so he don't come to our gym. I think he will stay in Russia, get recovery on his knee, so we don't see each other.
One of the big storylines in the PFL light heavyweight division is there could be 5 American top team fighters fighting in this division. So have you kind of talked to each other about fighting each other?
Yes, like in the beginning, I tell the story. I was supposed to fight with Joe Silverio in the first fight, but it was a little bit like, I'm first fight in the PFL, and I don't want to fight first fight with my teammates. So thank God they switch, and now I fight with somebody who I don't know.
So if you do get matched up in the future, is that something that you talk about before it happens?
Yeah, we talk, and we know this can happen. It's like you say, before it was 5 people: Zapato, Antonio Carlos Jr., Omari, Josh, me, Mareta. So it's a lot of people for a tournament. How many people is in the tournament? Like 16 people. So I know we can fight each other, but this is just business. We don't have a problem with each other. So
good luck.
With the PFL system, when you're getting scored, depending on how the performance of your fight, how do you see that changing maybe your fight style and how you approach each fight?
Of course, everybody want the 6 points, but I don't pressure myself to get 6 points. I do what I can to do in this fight. Of course, I want to win this fight, and I gonna win this fight, but I don't know. I can't control this how I win this.
Chris, thanks for taking the time. You fought in Vegas before. Just tell us, how was the camp for this fight? How prepared are you?
Yeah, I fought in Vegas, I think my last 3 or 4 fights. But this fight I was prepared with a very, very tough guys. With I think one of the best middleweight, Johnny Eblin. I train also with Bo Nico, the wrestling star in the UFC. Bruno Assis, like I have very, very high level sparring partner this time, so I'm ready to go.
Excellent, sir. And last for me, you touched on the health issues before. Is there anything that you could share with us that you were able to?
I don't want to share too much. Okay. Like my opponent will know what happens. No, I'm just joking. Was a lot of issues, but I'm ready to go right now. I forgot about everything and I just want to smoke.
Excellent. Thank you, sir, and good luck. Appreciate
Thanks.
Hey, Will. Hey, Krzysztof. So you had the opponent change to Will. Would you just repeat one more time about how you felt about that change?
I'm fight so long. in this sport, so it doesn't matter for me who I fight. You know what I mean? I fight with the best people in the UFC for 9 years, so doesn't matter who I fight there. Can fight with everybody.
Will, he's a guy from Ireland. Are you gonna have a beer with him after the fight? Has it been a friendly thing with you guys, or?
Yeah, I see him. Like I always see my opponent. I don't know, but I have something like every time I come to the hotel, first what I see my opponent. So I see him. We shake hands. We cool each other. But in a cage, he don't be my friend. I just wanna kick his ass. But after, of course, I like to drink too. So we can drink, no problem.
Who would you say drinks more? I'm sure you're biased, but the Irish people or the Polish people?
One more time.
Yeah,
drinks more?
who can like handle more? The Irish people or the Polish? I'm sure you're biased, right?
I think it's hard to say, but I think Polish people, they can drink more.
I've seen some stuff. Thank you.
Everybody good with questions?
Krzysztof, right here. How do you feel about the Polish MMA scene growing continuously, and is there any Polish athlete or someone you look up to from Poland?
I think the Polish people right now, Polish fighters, they hit the level, and you can see in the UFC on the different organization, we're good. And maybe I think before it was like maybe scary to and no confidence to fight with America with the different people. But now I think we know we're in the same level and we fight good.